Girl, when I tell you I haven't done a book review in so long, but I got a new one for you, girl. Check this out. The Reformatory by Tananarive Due. She is one of my most favorite authors. Girl, we got to get into it. But before we do, hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle, and this is the Belle Perspective, and we are here today to talk about the Reformatory, girl. Very good. Very, very good read. She's actually one of my most favorite authors, okay? Anyway, if you're new to my channel, I talk about reality TV, books, movies, all sorts of things. So getting where you fit in by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and getting in the comments and letting me know what you think about my commentary, okay? Let's get into the review, all right? So the story takes place in Gracetown, Florida. I really like her books because most of her books take place in some sort of story, in some sort of city called in Florida. And I'm a Floridian. I'm originally from Jacksonville. So when she mentions cities in her books, I'm like, that's it. Although Gracetown is a fictional story or fictional city, she puts them near cities that are actually that are real. So it makes it even more real to me. So the reason why I discovered this book, one, because I love her, right? Read probably like 5 or 6 of her books already, but I was looking for Haints. Okay, so I watched Sinners, and I had never heard of Haints before. I have always heard of Ghost Girl. We call them Ghost Girl. I ain't know nothing about no Haints. And so when I heard the word Haint, I started searching for books that talks about Haints. And this book came. So basically, what it is a story about and no spoilers. I'm not going to spoil it. It's a story about a boy. His name is Robert Stevens. And what happens is he gets into some trouble, but it's bullshit trouble because he's in the Jim Crow South. So he sees his sister. There's this McCormick family that is a very high and powerful. They probably were enslavers. More than likely, they were enslavers. It's a powerful family in Gracetown. And one of the sons of the McCormick family is trying to push up on his sister. Is his sister name Grace? What's his sister name? Gloria. His sister's name's Gloria. Push up on his sister Gloria. So Robert picks the boy, okay? And when I tell you trouble ensues, Robert is then sent to the reformatory, and the reformatory girl full of haints. Girl, there are some surprises in this book that I did not even realize, and only children can see haints, okay? So for the most part, children in Gracetown, especially during the summer, and that's when he actually ended up getting sent to the reformatory, can see ghosts during or haints during the summer. So there's like a special spiritual thing where children, specifically in the summer in Gracetown, can see ghosts, right? And so the reformatory is ran by this evil man, terrible, big evil man. And when I tell you some of the things that he was in there doing to them kids was unspeakable. But he has to partner with some haints and some people that are real in order to conquer, okay? The setup. Girl, when I tell you something, don't believe what you read, if that makes any sense. Who you think might be real might actually not be a real person. Who you think is a real person might actually be a real person. Who you think is a haint might not be a haint, might be a real person. And girl, this thing kept me on the edge of my seat. And it's gonna piss you off too because black people live under a system of terror. Terror. Okay, do you hear me? Terror in the Jim Crow South. And I feel like this book depicts that perfectly. It talks about, it even mentions some of the black codes, basically the vagrancy laws, where basically if black folks weren't at work by a certain time, you could be picked up for not going to work. Like they can try to police you to say you better go to work by a certain time, and work had to be relegated to cleaning up somebody's house, fixing up on somebody's porch or yard, or working on the train station or something like that. But you had to be to work or you'll get arrested. Vagrancy laws. Like you can't even sit on your porch and drink lemonade if you wanted to during the summertime at 11 a.m. because you'll get arrested for vagrancy. Like so they talk about the black codes. They even mention a few historical pieces and people that actually tie into certain things that actually happened in history. So it's really good. I was on the edge of my seat. I love the way she strings words together. I felt like I was in the middle of it. My heart was beating fast in some of the parts where he was trying to get away. Like Oh, girl, this was a good read. Now, don't get me wrong, girl. Let me tell you something, girl. The thing about 500, it's 500 some pages. Okay, I ain't gonna hold you. But when I tell you it was well worth all 500 and maybe 12, 70, 565 pages. It was well worth the read. Very well worth the read. What else is good? What else is good? Oh, so one of her family members was actually, I don't want to say actually disappeared. So there was a school called Dozier School for Boys or something like that. One of her old family members. So she traced her ancestry and found out that one of her family members went to a school that was very similar to the Reformatory. So she based that off of her family tree, wrote the character named Robert Stevens, and created a fictional but potentially a loosely tied story of how her ancestor, maybe her great grandfather, I think, or great 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 grandfather, maybe a great uncle, ended up disappearing at the Dozier School for Boys. Okay, girl, very good read, very very good read. Oh my goodness, jaw dropping, gripping. My heart was racing. I was scared. I was excited. I was pissed. I was all the things, girl. So check it out. If you don't have an opportunity, I rate this book a 5 out of 5. Girl, it's good, girl. It's real good. Okay. All right. I know I haven't done a book review in a minute. I have one. Do I have another one? Probably come out with a few more because I've been reading a lot this summer. I've been trying to get it in, girl, before I get acceptance letters and things like that. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know what you think. Take care. Oh, actually, before I go, let me know. Is this something that you would read? Is this something that you would pass along to anybody that you know? Does it sound interesting to you? What are your thoughts? Let me know. Get in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Put your sweats on for me. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't hesitate, no.